Welcome to a brand new series we are calling Iron Dose, where we dive into the wild, emotional, and sometimes straight up delusional stories, straight from the depths of Reddit, where logic goes to die and chaos reigns supreme. We found a loop of suffering so deep, it should come with a warning label. It's the perfect case study of what happens when weak boundaries meet weaker self-respect. A guy stuck with the worst girlfriend on earth, who cheats, lies, and treats him like trash, and guess what? He still can't walk away. So, let's go.
My girlfriend cheated on me 2 times, and she is probably the worst girlfriend ever. Since she can't live alone, I can't break up with her. And without her, I'm mostly alone.
She's the worst girlfriend ever, cheated on you twice, and you're still saying you can't break up with her? Because she can't live alone? That's not a relationship, that's emotional blackmail. And what's this? I'd be mostly alone. You're already alone just now with extra disrespect on top.
So, me and my girlfriend are in a relationship for 2 years. Things aren't going really well. Little backstory: my girlfriend never lived with her real parents. Her mom is retarded since the birth, and she doesn't know her dad. Since we have a big home, she moved in our home.
So, the author doesn't really give us much context here, but from what I can tell, he's living with his parents. And after some time dating this girl, he brings her over to his parents' house. Honestly, that's weak. Like, really weak. Even a bit pathetic, to be honest. If you're on the path to becoming a mature man, one of the first steps is learning how to live on your own. You need to figure out your own problems, build your own routine, create your own space, and actually enjoy it. That's part of growing up. You have to go through that process. Too often I see guys who only move out when they get a girlfriend straight from mom's house to a shared apartment. Or like in this case, they just bring the girl over to their parents' place, like she's some stray puppy they found on the street. It's kind of funny, but also kind of sad. Yeah, I get it, renting in big cities is expensive. It's tough, but that should be your goal. Independence. Even if it's just a single room with a roommate. That's already a step forward. There are so many ways to make it happen. Pick up an extra shift somewhere. KFC, retail, whatever. And once you have that, that's when you can start living like an adult. Bring someone over after a date. Invite them into your space. Build something real. That's what a grown man does. So yeah, first lesson. Don't do what this guy did.
Back then, things went really well. We both were the happiest persons alive. But one day, she decided to go out with her friends. Over the whole night, I didn't hear anything from her. After about 6 a.m., she came home drunk and acted strange. She wasn't happy anymore and didn't answer any of my questions. The next day, I looked through Facebook and found 3 pictures of her kissing another guy on the site of the party she went.
She came at morning, no texts, comes home drunk, acting weird, and then photos surface? Come on, bro. That's cheating with a neon sign.
I confronted her and she started crying and apologized 100 times. I couldn't end the relationship because without me, she has nowhere to go. From there, our relationship wasn't like it was before. We had a lot of arguments, and she often lied to me and didn't appreciate anything I did for her.
You know, most guys, especially the young and inexperienced ones, they're totally blind in their first serious relationship. Like, completely. They don't see anything, don't feel the red flags, even when things start getting messy. And I'm pretty sure this guy went through a lot of messed up stuff in that relationship he didn't even notice because of his inexperience. He was just too caught up in it. It probably wasn't until that one moment when she came home drunk early in the morning after whatever happened that something finally clicked. That was the turning point. Maybe even his dad was like, "Son, what's going on with your life?" And only then did he start asking himself the real questions. That's what this story is really about, I think.
I often thought about ending the relationship, but without her, I mostly have nothing. I don't really have much friends, and those I have live far away. I just feel alone without her.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Your life sucks. It's boring. You've got no goals, no hobbies, nothing going on. You're still living with your parents, and yeah, let's be real, that's just miserable. You're not dating her because she's amazing or because you genuinely feel good around her. You're dating her because you're scared to be alone. And that's the worst reason to be with someone. And here's the hard truth. No one's going to fix this for you. No outside help is coming. This is your job, to work on yourself, to change, to grow, to build a better version of you.
I decided to go on and just try it with her. From there on, I did everything for her. I helped her on. Anything she had to do, never said something rude to her. Even when she did something dumb, did everything for her, never said anything rude, she still didn't care.
You bent over backwards, hoping your kindness would fix it. Doormats don't get love, they get stepped on. She didn't respect you more. She respected you less.
But she never appreciated it. She is always an asshole to me. She never wants to give me a kiss or cuddle. If I ask her for something, she never does it. If I ask her if she still loves me, she always says yes, but not as much as she used to do. Long story short, last night she went out with her friends again. She was the driver, so I was sure she isn't drinking any alcohol. She said she will be back at about 3 a.m. Again, she didn't send me any message, and 5 a.m. she came home. Again, she acted strange, and I immediately knew what's up. Again, she kissed another guy, but this time without any alcohol.
You gave her the benefit of the doubt. Again. And she gave you a middle finger. Again. No alcohol this time? So now she's just cheating stone cold sober? Bro, that's who she is. Stop making excuses for her.
I asked her how she could do it to me, and again, she apologized and said she wasn't thinking anything. I hate her for doing it again, but still I can't break up with her. Without me, she has nothing to live in, and I don't want to be alone. We had great times, but this one was too much. I don't own a driver's license, and I'm still going to school. She is working but doesn't have enough money to pay her own flat.
You're 19, still in school, living at home, and instead of getting your life together, you're out here running a halfway house for your cheating girlfriend. Think about your parents. They've been breaking their backs raising you, supporting you, waiting for the day you move out. But instead, you bring someone else's mess into their house. A girl who cheats on you, disrespects you, and brings drama into the same walls your parents pay for. Do you think they deserve that? Be real with yourself. You're not helping anyone. You're just making excuses. You're afraid to be alone, so you cling to the first girl who made you feel needed. But listen, being needed isn't the same as being respected. And right now, you're neither respected nor respected by yourself.
Reddit, please help me. I don't know what to do. Should I break up with her and be alone, or should I forgive her since it's only kissing?
It's not only kissing. It's 2 betrayals, 0 respect, and you asking strangers if you should tolerate it again. What you should do is break it off and learn how to be alone without falling apart. You don't need her. You need a better relationship with yourself. If you're watching this and thinking, damn, that sounds like me, let me be clear. Stop sacrificing your peace for someone else's chaos. Being alone isn't your enemy. Being with the wrong person is. Let me know in the comments what you would do. Don't stay where you're not respected. You're not alone in this. We've broken it down. The struggle, the heartbreak, the hard truth. But sometimes, a man's story deserves more than just commentary. It needs a little soul. So I had a song made, something raw, something rough, something real. This one's for every man who's ever gotten knocked down and still stood back up. Sit back, listen close, and let the story play out.